Mark, I'm so psyched. I want to get into all of this. Congratulations on the success of Barbie and all this. But I want to talk to you about this campaign that you started online.
Yes.
Yes, let's talk about this. What is this campaign for, and why are you doing this?
Okay, so basically, my stepdad, who I've lived with since I was 6 years old and love very much.
He's the best.
He's the best. He's in the rock band Foreigner, and he's been a huge influence on me. And they wrote all these great. Yeah, anybody? Foreigner.
We love Foreigner.
Foreigner. Yeah, he's written all these great songs like Hot Blooded, Cold as Ice, and I Want to Know What Love Is, which he actually wrote for my mom, who's here somewhere.
Who's your beautiful mom?
Yeah,
I love you. Hi, Mom.
There she is.
Hi, Em.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a really big deal for a rock and roll musician, and certainly for him, and they've never been considered for it. So, the past few years, also, he's had some tough health challenges and whatever, and, we just decided to go all out this year and, really try and get Foreigner on the ballot for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Let's do this. If we manifest it, we can do this. But you called in some favors.
I called in some favors. So there's some people that I've met along the way making music myself that I knew were fans of Foreigner, like Jack Black and Dave Grohl and Slash and some really awesome people. And they all made these videos.
Yeah.
So we made this little trailer, and then I sent it around to some people that I thought might dig it. And one of the people I sent it to was Sir Paul McCartney, who, we're both big fans.
I mean,
of Paul. Anyone else heard of Paul McCartney?
Yeah, he's the best ever. Did he get back to you?
He got back to me, but he sent me, this is why I'm here, this is why I'm talking about this. So he sent me this video back that is like his endorsement of Foreigner, but it's kind of like he's cursing it. There's some stuff that you've never seen Paul McCartney do before, so I figured I'd show it to you and I'd show it to you guys, and if you think it's kosher, then we'll post it. But I just wanted to get a second opinion.
We're making the debut tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna do it right now.
Paul said he could do it?
Yeah.
Here's a video message from Paul McCartney. Take a look.
Foreigner, not in the Hall of Fame. What the
What? What?
It's like, I know. That's so.
Wow.
That's why I'm showing it, because I've never seen Paul McCartney curse. I mean, he's a knight.
Yes.
He's a Sir Paul McCartney.
No.
So I was like, I mean, listen, my mother's from Liverpool. I have a lot of family and friends. Like, Liverpudlians can get colorful with their language and stuff.
Of course.
But I don't want to be the first person to ever post a video of Paul McCartney, dropping an F-bomb. So
I think you can.
Yeah?
What do you think?
Do you think we should...
We have to do it.
Okay.
We have to do it. For Foreigner.
Yeah.
Let's get him in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I can't believe he did that for you. He's so cool.
So cool.
He is so cool.
I feel like every time I come here, we just have a Paul McCartney fan club. We don't even talk about what I'm here to promote. We just talk about Paul McCartney.
I know. Well, you never want to talk about yourself, by the way.
Well,
every time you come on. By the way, I hopefully best to your family and your sisters and everyone. I love the whole Ronson family. But dude, we have to talk about this. You won another Grammy a few weeks ago.
Right. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
For doing the score and the soundtrack to Barbie.
Yes, and with my partner Andrew Wyatt, and I don't know if a lot of people know, but Questlove plays on Pink, on the opening song, the Lizzo song on the Barbie soundtrack and in the score.
I did not know that.
Because he's such a great dude and loves playing music so much that I said, hey, I'm doing some demos for this Barbie film. Can you just recommend someone that would play on this? And I was like, I'm not going to ask him to come play on the demo. He was like, what time you need me there? I was like, no. I'll ask, when I really need it, please. And he was like, shut up, what time, right? Basically, and showed up and played on the demo of this song that then became on the thing. So thank you, Questlove. And so many great people have played on it.
I mean, do you know anything about making a score for a movie?
I knew nothing. I really didn't. We were asked to come in and write 2 songs, and I wrote Dance the Night that became
Dua Lipa.
Track that became the
That's the jam. That's the jam.
Yeah, it's a jam.
Yeah, and then you also wrote another little song called I'm Just Ken.
Yes.
And that's what I'm talking about. Come on now.
So, yeah, I was so inspired. I thought Greta Gerwig is just so amazing. I love the script, and so we wrote Ken, and then we started to do a little bit more and more music for the film, and then we just loved it, and we wanted to do the whole thing.
How do you come up with the I'm Just Ken? Did that just come to you, or you just It's hilarious, but yet also it's kind of touching, poignant.
Well, that's what we're kind of hoping to do, because Ken is like the character, and Ryan Gosling, who's just so incredible in the film. He's so ridiculous, but yet like you feel all his pain, I feel like.
Yes.
And so I was walking down the street, and I don't usually write lyrics. I usually come up with the music, but I just had that line, like, I'm just Ken, anywhere else I'd be a 10. You know, I just thought, like, this guy is so hot, but, like, he can't get what he needs in life, which is the love of this woman.
Yeah.
So I came up with that line. I just went to the piano and just came up with some chords. And then my brother, Andrew, my songwriting partner, came over, and we wrote the rest of the song.
You actually have the demo of you recording into your phone.
I do,
The
yeah.
voice memo.
Yeah,
Is
I
it,
do.
Can you play
I
it?
got it right here. Yeah, you know, it's crazy because I guess it's rare that I'm so excited about something that I'll send my demo with me singing, because I don't have a great voice. But I got really excited about this, and this is the OG demo of Ken that I sent to Greta Gerwig at 3 in the morning. Didn't have words yet for this part. I had. Thank you very much.
Dude, you did. That's.
I had blonde fragility. I had the blonde fragility part, and like that was kind of it. But I sound like the lead singer of Chicago after like 3 packs of cigarettes.
No, you don't.
A little bit.
But then,
But
dude,
it was fun. Yeah.
Kenergy.
Kenergy, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It started a whole movement. I mean, you changed pop culture with this song.
Well, I think the movie really did, and we were really psyched to be sort of like running like with the movie. But it was such an inspiring thing, and all the performances of Margot and Ryan and the film.
Yeah,
was just
Greta, everyone was great in this thing, and I kept thinking about you too, because I was like, we've known each other for a while. I'm thinking, we grew up with some of the best soundtracks in the world.
Yes.
Well, we got Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
Footloose.
Top Gun.
Top Gun is
Top
great.
Gun. Juice. Juice
is
one.
good.
Yeah, so many great soundtracks.
And now you did one. Now you
Wow.
did one of the great.
Well,
Congratulations.
me and a lot of people, but thank you.
Mark Ronson, Barbie the album, and the original Barbie score are streaming now. We'll be right back with a performance from Kings of Leon. Stick around.
Hey.